Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mr. Bill. Thank everybody here. And this is, to me, this is an awesome occasion. I still ask people to pinch me to make sure I'm supposed to be here. And I'm very humbled. If a person is not brought into an organization like this and doesn't feel that, there's something wrong with you. We go along through our life's endeavors. Mine was in the military. And you know, you have certain goals, but as I go through, and I went through the military, they instilled in me a lot of self-confidence. They gave me a purpose in life. Of course, as things happened, I started bass fishing in the military. Fished the Military Bass Anglers Association for several years. And I saw an organization that had a lot of potential that wasn't being brought out. So I decided, well, you know, if I could run that organization, I could do that and kind of make it a hobby. And I tested the waters, and it was for sale, so I bought it. Those people that are in the organization now, the anglers, my directors, the people who have stood with us through the years, they're the ones that are responsible for me being up here. I'm used to giving out awards, not receiving awards. I must recognize one individual. He had the foresight to acknowledge that this kind of a dream would become a reality, and that was Mr. Earl Benz at Triton Boats. He was our first and is our only boat sponsor for American Bass Anglers. Through our sponsors, such as Earl and all of the 80-plus division directors I have across the country, we've come a long way from a few hundred anglers to where we are now. Like the bio says, we have a little over 1,000 tournaments annually each year. I've looked back over the last 17 years, and we have held and promoted over 15,000 tournaments somewhere in the country. And of those tournaments, the directors that I have out there, the anglers that supported us, and I'll give you one little story about whenever we first started out. When I first started out, our first national championship, we had 195 people in Lake Murray, South Carolina. Our second championship, we went to Texoma out in Texas. We had 175. I said, well, we got to do something to try to increase our numbers of participation. Our third year, I brought the championship back to Lake Wheeler in North Alabama. We had 635 anglers in that tournament. It just jumped. And from then, it's been an adventure all along. But the people that are truly responsible for me, like I said, me being up here, is the anglers and those divisional directors across the country. They're the ones who toil and make our organization what it is. You know, you look at things such as whenever I look at something Or if you look at something, you may see a glass that's half full, or maybe half empty. But if you look at that glass, and if you see half a glass of anything, it's wrong. You're not getting the big picture. That half a glass can always be refilled. And through American Bass Anglers, I feel like we have refilled the angler's glass, so that by providing a platform to that weekend angler across the country, we give them the opportunity to come fish and really excel locally and go on to greater heights like Shaw and Kevin has. But that's our forte, is providing that sandbox, as like Mr. Earl likes to call it, for the weekend anglers to come play in. They're the ones who need that. And instead of, they can't be a pro like these others that are wannabes, and someday they may be. But right now, they're working their way up, and we give them that platform to do so. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Johnny and his group at Bass Pro Shop for including Bass Fishing Hall of Fame into the Wonders of Outdoors, Wonders of Wildlife. I only leave you with one thought. Military is my persona, I guess, or my passion. And we have, hopefully we have given the military at least some recognition while I've been in, had American Bass Anglers. Over the last few years, we have had somewhere between 2 and 3 dozen events that we promoted and held for the military. The biggest one we had was at Kentucky Lake, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. People just coming back from Iraq had been back about a week, and we were successful in putting 200 anglers on the water for one day to get their mind off of where they had been. That's part of American Bass Anglers. It always will be, as long as I'm the head. I want to thank everybody, and God bless you, God bless America, and thank the soldier.